Welcome to another edition of Wildcat Weekly with head coach Sean Miller. Cats are on the road this week, Thursday night at USC, Saturday night at UCLA. And let's start out with the Cats and the Trojans. First of all, there will be some interesting matchups in this ball game, Coach, but Zeke Naji against Okongwu inside. And you told me the other day, their statistics are almost identical across the board. Are they similar players?
They are. I mean, I would say that they're neck and neck. You could probably add a third player, Isaiah Stewart, in the mix. But, those two guys have meant an awful lot to each of their respective teams. And they do it on offense. They do it on defense. Rebounding is a big part of their success. Again, both on the defensive boards, but also on the offensive glass. They shoot high percentage. And physically, they're gifted players. They really are. But the one difference between Zeke and Onuaku, and I think Zeke shoots a lot more free throws than him, but Onuaku, he does a great job of blocking shots. He's about 3 a game, and I think that sometimes that really bolsters USC, especially on the defensive side.
Last couple ball games, your three perimeter players have shot the three ball much more successful. When you were talking about the first USC game, you talked about taking some quick shots in that ball game. So I want to marry the two together here for the game on Thursday night. Shooting the ball well, but do you want them to take those quick shots against the Trojans?
Playing on the road, you have to be smart, especially at USC. I think they play with tremendous confidence. The game's always a little bit faster there. But you just want to take good shots. If the good shot is early in the possession, Brian, that's a shot that we want to take. But I think everybody on our team clearly understands the value of good basketball and taking good shots. And I have a good shot. He has a great one. And not worrying about how fast we're playing, but more how smart we're playing. Because off of missed shots and turnovers, that's going to lead us into transition. That's never been any different here. But on the made field goals and time and score situations, we have to be a smart team. We were at Stanford. We were at Cal. We did a very good job at Washington and Washington State. Those 4 road wins were a function of us growing and becoming a smarter team. We didn't shoot the ball well in any of those 4 games, but we played a smart game, and that really helped our defense.
Because my next question was going to be, why have the Wildcats played better on the road of lately? I think you just answered that, but is there more to it than just playing smart?
Well, our turnovers are a big key for us because when we're really low turnover-wise, that's when we have a chance to score the most points. And remember, a turnover favors a fast break by the other team. So you're making them play against our set defense more. We're getting fouled more. We're getting more shots at the basket. And the second thing that we've done recently on the road, which is not easy, is to rebound the ball. And I think we were plus 14 against Stanford. When you out-rebound a team by 14, that favors you in a big way. Somebody once told me a long time ago about basketball, and it makes perfect sense. The team who gets the most good shots wins most of the time. Not always, but if you just think about the statistics that go into that, that's why rebounding is so big. Getting key second shots, preventing the other team from getting key second shots. If you have 16 turnovers, that's 16 times that we didn't get a shot at the basket. You play with 6 or 7 turnovers, that's only 6 or 7 times. And, free throw shooting is a part of it as well, Brian. You shoot like we did against SC the first time, 40 free throws, right? Those are shots at the basket. And what better shot than free throws? And if you go to our Oregon loss, although we got there 21 times, we went 10 for 21. And that's an example of the team who gets the most good shots doesn't always win. You have to make the ones that you get. And my hope is that we can bounce back from the foul line.
2 more weeks left in the regular season, 4 games for your team, 3 for some others. 5 teams within a game of first place, and then USC right there on the fringe. Are all the coaches using that sense of urgency talk to their teams right now?
Well, it's true, too, and that's what you get from a very good conference from top to bottom. The bottom teams that in their own right have had very key good moments this year and are capable of beating anybody on their schedule. And you have the top teams that are really playing for high seeds in the tournament. And then you have the middle that are fighting like crazy for an NCAA tournament bid. You go to the Pac-12 tournament, the top 4 seeds. That's a big difference between playing on a Wednesday versus not having to. So you're right. Every game in the next 2 weeks, in my mind, there'll be something at stake, and there's a lot at stake this week for us.
All right, Cats and the Trojans Thursday night, Bruins on Saturday night, and we'll see you next time on Wildcat Weekly.